It's such a pleasure to be here today. It's great to actually joining the forum. And so far, I just listened to two great leaders speaking about their perspective about leadership, about the industry, and happens to be two individual, Alexander Hardy and Hans Bishop, that I actually know also personally, worked with them before at Genentech and at Sana Biotechnology. So it's just such a wonderful experience so far. I think one of the aspects of scientific leaders is, especially in the biotechnology industry, is how we actually need to develop leaders even earlier, build that pipeline, the talent, both from the breadth perspective as well as from the depth. Yeah, so at Gilead, there's quite a bit of effort actually also focusing on developing diverse early stage talent. This goes all the way to high school. So one of the challenges in the US, you might be aware, but I think extends to global to a less extent, is just the sheer number of STEM talent students actually are getting involved in that space, in that field. So the need or the challenge of really increasing significantly the STEM talent at the early stage, and we're really talking about earlier in terms of high school or even maybe before, in terms of recruiting or encouraging, providing the opportunity for really kids early on to be interested in science and get into these scientific field, so that we have actually the talent pool that we need to really sustain this industry is a key component of what we do at Gilead. I think one of the things, listening to both Alexander and Hans Bishop share their perspective of what makes a great leader, I think one of the things is, how do you be your true authentic self? I think that's one thing I hope the attendees actually will take away. There's no perfect model for what a great leader looks like. It is about how you actually uniquely, as an individual, learn, listen. I think learning is very important in our fast-paced world. So stay curious, stay open, and be a lifelong learner is key to adapt yourself. And the second is, because there are so many things that's happening, nobody can possibly be an expert in everything. The ability to listen and to be able to ask questions, to understand. I think Hans Bishop said quite a bit about risk-taking. To really understand, identify risk is a key skill set. I think the forum and this program is doing a really wonderful job in terms of recognizing a key critical factor for this industry to continue to evolve, be successful, is you need really talented leaders of the future. So this is really a wonderful step to focus on developing leadership, not just the technical leadership, but broader leadership that's needed for the future. So really wonderful to see a lot of these next generation leaders here.